Are you struggling to grow your YouTube channel? Well, you're in the right place. If you want other videos like this, I have a playlist, you can check that out. But before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Like I said, lots of content like this, as well as a variety of other things. They're all organized into playlists, so you are all good to go. Today's video, I'm going to talk about mistakes that I see so many small YouTubers making that prevents them from really growing when they have so much more potential, and it puts them back a lot when they do this because they see bigger YouTubers doing this, but often bigger YouTubers can get away with these things. But unfortunately, when you're a smaller YouTuber, you cannot take any shortcuts. So I wanted to tell you exactly what that is so that if you're a small YouTuber or you feel like you're not growing, you can figure out exactly why that is and do it. Like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll have the playlist with other videos like this if you're really wanting to grow your channel. Right. Okay, the first one is bad thumbnails. Anytime anyone comments on my videos, if I see that they have a channel, I always check it out. I want to give everyone a fair chance at their content, and commenting on my video is just one chance you have of proving to me that I want to subscribe to you. And every time I check them out, I always see these crappy thumbnails. Now, I'm not saying I have the best thumbnails in the world. Check out my first few videos or even my first 15 to 20 videos. I didn't really understand how important thumbnails are. Thumbnails, besides your title, are what makes people click on your videos. So if your thumbnail isn't good, people aren't going to click. If you see my first few videos, the thumbnails were really shoddy. They didn't have any bold text, they had really small text, and the text was on the side of the screen where YouTube puts how long the video is, so basically it gets covered. Point being, the pictures weren't that great quality, they weren't that relevant, and they just didn't put in a lot of effort. And when you don't put in effort into your thumbnail, that makes it seem like you didn't put that much effort into your video, even though that might not be the case. Thumbnail is your chance at a first impression, and you want to make sure that first impression is as strong as possible. If you don't know how to edit thumbnails, there are so many tutorials on YouTube. If you like the way I do mine, I will definitely do a video about that. But for now, there are millions of videos about this online. You can definitely use apps like Canva, PicMonkey. There are so many free apps, and you can definitely do a better job, and I think this sets people back because if you see a bunch of pixelated photos when you check out somebody's feed on YouTube, you're gonna think that they're not trying hard enough, and that's just the way the human mind works. The next thing that I think sets people back from growing as YouTubers is not responding to comments. An inactive YouTuber makes it seem like they also don't care. The amount of times where I have gone to other small YouTubers wanting to support and let them know, hey, you know, I have similar content like you, or just looking at other YouTube channels to see ways I can improve and do better. I often see that these YouTubers are not very active, and I'm telling you, you're not getting that many comments when you're a smaller YouTuber, and that's okay. But you have to show that the people who are watching your videos really do care for them. You're really active and you're responding and you really care about each one of these subscribers, because that initial investment into your subscribers shows the potential subscribers, hey, if I comment, they're definitely gonna get back to me and they really care about me. And showing your potential subscribers that you care, you're active, you're doing the most you can really makes them want to subscribe to you. The next one, posting infrequently. It's okay if you cannot post every day. It's also okay if you cannot post more than once a week. But whatever you do, if you write it in your videos, or you mention it in your videos, or you mention it on your channel art that you post once a week, you gotta do it. If you don't do it, you're not gonna grow. For example, I've seen tons of channels where they have one video explode, but then they don't post at all anymore, or they post very infrequently. If you want to grow and you're looking to make YouTube into a business for you, or you're looking to do it as a side hustle, whatever it is, if you want to grow, you want an audience, you can't post infrequently. If people know that you post every Friday, then they're going to look for your video every Friday. But if you're posting either whenever you feel like it, or once a month, or once 3 weeks in a row and then once a month, then you don't seem like you're reliable. You're trying to earn the subscriber's trust. The subscriber wants someone who's reliable, who's going to give them regular content that they can expect, so that they get exactly what they want. You're the one who is giving your viewers something, and if they don't feel like they're getting it adequately, they have the choice to turn around and say, I'm good. And you have to earn that trust so that they make the choice that benefits you. The next one is an idea I got from another YouTuber, so I don't want to steal it. It's Nick Nimmons. He's really big on YouTube about growing channels, and basically people are looking at video ideas the wrong way. If you're into YouTube because it's your passion, this doesn't apply to you, but if you want to make sure that your video gets to the top of the search engine when people are looking for it, because that's how people find small channels, then you kind of have to do this. So instead of already having your mindset on what you want your video to be about, you're gonna look it up and figure out what works best. For example, if you were filming a video just like mine about tips for YouTubers, you want to figure out what the best way to do this is. Top tips for YouTubers, how to grow your YouTube channel, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. You're gonna look up all of these things, and using extensions like TubeBuddy and vidIQ, you're gonna figure out which title works best and what's gonna put you at the top of the recommendation for when someone looks up and what's going to put you at the top of the search engine when someone looks up for something related to what your video is about. So you're going to use all of those things, and then once you've figured out what the best title is, you're going to make a video around that. So for example, like I said, we're going to use my example of top 10 YouTuber mistakes or top 10 small YouTuber mistakes. I'm going to look up variations of that title online, and whichever one gets me highest ranked in the search engine, I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna frame my video around that. And it's gonna be different. I have a video where I went from 0 to 1,000 subscribers, and I talk about the best tips for that. That's a completely different kind of framing and talking as opposed to this video. So if you wanted, so I could have easily done that kind of video again, but I'm not. But like, my point is, I could have done that video, but it might not have ranked so high. So I've gone out of my way to figure out something that'll make me rank high and talk about that, because the words in your videos, some bot is going to go through and see what is most relevant and rank you higher. So if you're framing your video of 0 to 1,000 subscribers, how I got there, and your title is top 10 tips that small YouTubers make, it's not going to line up with the search engine, and the bot's trying to figure out how to put you where in the search engine is not necessarily going to understand it. So you want to make sure that you're looking for what kind of titles you need first, framing your video around your title, and then going from there. Like I said, when you're doing this, don't forget to use tags and use these extensions like TubeBuddy and vidIQ. They're really helpful. You don't have to manually look up everything yourself. That is a pain, and it is definitely more work than you need to do. The next one, not being engaging quickly enough. I have people who are making intros that are minutes long. You need to say within the first 30 seconds what exactly you want. Hi, my name is blah blah blah. Just say, hi, this video is about this. Don't forget to subscribe. And then, maybe another 5 seconds. For example, my intro is always, hi, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about 10 tips for YouTubers to help your channel grow. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. That being said, let's get right into it. What did that take me? Maybe 20 seconds? If people are not interested within the first, 15 to 20 seconds, they're out. And when you're trying to rank high in search engine, you want people to stay on your video as long as possible. Higher watch time. Watch time, as I've mentioned in many videos, is how long someone stays on your video. The higher the watch time, the higher you'll rank in the search engine, and you'll be more likely to be recommended on people's feeds. And that's really good, because that gives people another chance to see your videos. When you're a small YouTuber, you're probably not going to be recommended in search that much. However, once you have higher watch time, you're being recommended in search engine more, you're being ranked higher in search engine more, then you'll be recommended more. It all goes hand in hand. So what do you need to do? You need to be engaging within the first 10 to 15 seconds, especially when you're a smaller YouTuber. Just get to the point. Or, worst case, say, here are the timestamps. You don't have to stick around for everything. What's more important is that people stay on your video as long as possible. The other thing you can do is go to your analytics. Go to your analytics and see how long people are watching your videos. So you want to go to the analytics tab of each and every one of your videos, check out reach, check out engagement, see how long people are coming, see how much YouTube is recommending your video. You can look at that via impressions. Impressions is how many times YouTube recommends your video, and then it tells you how many people actually clicked on it, and then it tells you how long the people who clicked on it stayed. Those are all things that are really important. If they're not staying that long, then there's a point where people are dropping off interest, and maybe your retention isn't 15 seconds. That's good. Maybe it's like 2 minutes. Okay, then what's happening at the 2-minute mark where it's making people drop out? Maybe it was a slide transition that wasn't cool. Maybe you didn't put enough overlay things or show exactly what was happening. All of those things are really important for if you want to grow. So you want to make sure you're regularly checking those analytics to see what is making you more engaging and what's not working. The next one, you're not being unique. Okay, here's the thing. For the longest time when I was younger, I would make YouTube videos. I would do like what I got for Christmas, those kinds of things. I mean, I was 13, what do you expect? But so many people had videos like that, but a lot of people were coming up through the community with videos like that. I mean, what can I say? Lifestyle was like really big back in 2013 or whenever I was 13, I think. You'll see that all of these other creators who are essentially copying rather than inspiring themselves to make videos like him, there's a difference. The people who are inspiring themselves and taking a unique take and combining different people, they've managed to really build a platform for themselves. But you'll notice people who copy almost exactly what is like, for example, his editing style, all the shots he makes, all those drone things, and just filming vlogs exactly like him. You'll see that they're not as big as him. Why? They don't want another Casey Neistat. Same thing with David Dobrik. He's mentioned in many videos that Casey Neistat is one of his inspirations and he loves his videos. Great, I love both of their videos, but you don't see my videos are like their videos. You know what I mean? I've taken inspiration from them to be as engaging as possible, interesting, come up with cool shots, try to be funny, but you can see I'm not making very short vlogs and I'm not doing comedic bits. My point being, people like David Dobrik and Casey Neistat for different reasons, but they're both extremely unique and nobody wants another Casey Neistat and David Dobrik. They can just watch them. So what you need to do is be as unique as possible. Show your personality. People who are coming up are the funny ones who aren't just being like everybody else. So it's important that you be as unique as possible, show people who your real personality is, because here's the thing, if you're trying to be like everybody else and you get to the top, you're not gonna like not being yourself. And that's just a fact beyond the fact that it's gonna prevent you from growing. Next one, not niching down. This one is one that so many YouTubers talk about, yet I see people not doing this. You make videos about 5 different topics, it's confusing. I do that and I have to say it's not that great. It took me a while to come up because I make videos about college, fitness, and growing your YouTube channel. That's really hard because people are not, it'll make your impressions go down because here's the thing. If somebody subscribes to your channel because you make fitness content and you post a video about growing your YouTube channel and they're not interested in that, then your impressions goes down. So although it's hard, it is really important that your videos are in the same topic. I mean, if you want to make a channel about what you're passionate about, okay, go for it. But just know that your growth will be really difficult and slow, and if that's not something you're looking for, then I would definitely recommend niching down. As you might have seen, I don't make that many videos about growing my channel anymore. I have them all together and I've kept them all, but to be honest, it's probably going to hurt my channel, so that's why I make them very infrequently, but that's why I already have a lot of those videos. I understand it's hard to find your niche, so you want to explore all these kinds of video ideas, see what works, what doesn't, what got more views, what makes people click more, and you have to learn from that. For example, my Chloe Ting videos do very, very well, which is why I've continued the challenge and I continue to make them. I have to say, like, a couple of my Chloe Ting videos have hit a lot of views and I'm hoping that it'll help me grow more. Same for you. See what videos on your channel are really doing well. Make videos that like it. Follow your trends. The next one, not interacting with other creators. Okay, there are so many small YouTubers, it is insane. I'm sure there are thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, I bet. You gotta interact with all these other small YouTubers. And I'm not saying do sub for sub because that is against community guidelines, and you know, it's not gonna bring you long-term subs in the long run. Here's the thing. I check out a variety of small YouTubers channels, especially when I was super small and didn't really know how to grow. I would check them all out. And here's the thing. If I don't think I'm gonna watch this person's videos, I don't stick around. Why? It's not good for them to have like 1,000 subscribers and they're getting 5 views. And I don't know if they would appreciate that or not, but that's just my logic. So what I do is, if I like their content, I'll leave a comment. I'll say, hey, I like your content. This is why. I make content like this. We should check it out. We should collab. Things like that. You want to make genuine friends on the platform. These are people you will be able to come up with. That is it for today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram and a podcast. Please check them out. They'll all be linked below. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I have used every single one of these and it really just steadily makes your growth go up. And As much as I love video editing and it is one of my biggest passions, and I've slowly discovered a new passion and side to filming, and I'm learning a lot. It's really important to me that I can do something that I love, and if I get to make money off of it, that would be amazing, amazing. So I really appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you guys all for sticking around, and yeah, that is it for today's video.